Well, it's been a few weeks since I first showed you how to tie the canoe onto the roof of a vehicle. And in that time, it's rained a lot. The water's up nice and high, which is great for canoeing. But what's happened is now that the sun is out, the leaves are out on the trees, and of course, the bugs are back. But that's all right, because it's prime time for canoeing. All right, now this is the benefit of having a Kevlar canoe. They're so incredibly light, it's nothing for me to just slip it over. Sponges protect the roof of the Ford. It's really easy for me just to pick it up like this, put it down on my shoulders. That's another story when you've got a big ABS canoe up there, or a cedar strip, or even an aluminum. Okay, now putting this baby down is no different than when I put it back up. I'm still gonna put my hand around to the bum of the canoe here, and I just roll it onto my left arm. This particular location here for launching a canoe is about as good as it gets. It's really easy, nice and flat, grass, sand. There's a huge variety of what you might face when you get to the end of a portage trail or any kind of canoe landing. So first things first, this is really simple. Kevlar canoe, nice and light. It's on grass, I can slide it, maybe half of it in the water, and the other half sort of up on land. And then we get the gear. It's real simple. Just to get in the water and get wet. That way, I can walk over to the canoe. I don't have to reach my back way over. Now the problem with that is a lot of times the water can be treacherous, it can be rocky, it can be slippery. A lot of times if I'm going on an extensive canoe trip, I'll actually wear thigh waders boots. Those are my favorite because I can get in the water beside the canoe and load it up nice and confidently, get back in the canoe, and off I go. But for today, since it's all sandy, I'll just go barefoot. This is a lot more enjoyable. This way I can safely slide the canoe into the water without damaging the bottom of the canoe. Put the packs into the canoe the way I want to without hurting my back. Now the way you load a canoe, you don't put it all in the front, you don't put it all in the back. You want to have it evenly spaced out for weight. You got to think about your own body in the canoe or someone else's body in the canoe, and then you want all of the weight to be evenly distributed. That's key. At that point, you should have a good, stable craft. All right. Oh, just swallowed a black fly. I'm pretty comfortable in a canoe, but just the same, every day of my life, when I step into a canoe, I step into the center. Step on either side, obviously, that's how you dump the canoe, with all your gear right there at the portage landing. Another little tip is to take your paddle, and if you put your paddle down on the canoe like this, you can use it as something to lean on. And I'm in. There's a lot of different ways to paddle a canoe, and that's a whole other ball game. For now, I'm heading out. Away we go.